Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. We have done up to 13 ayahs and verse of Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter called Al-Baqarah. And now we are starting from the 14th ayah. And in this ayah, Allah is saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ قَالُوا إِنَّا مَعَكُمْ إِنَّمَا نَحْنُ مستهزئون الله يستهزئ بهم ويمدهم في طغيانهم يأمهون أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين. In the verse number 14, Allah is giving another sign of those who are claimer of belief in Allah and the Day of Judgment, but they are not believers, as Allah is giving His view about them. We have told some signs of those people. First of all, Allah said that in their heart is a disease, or in their heart is sick because of this, and we have interpreted that being materialistic or being involved in things which are related to the early life and not the life which is coming after this life. All this is a maras, and which deviates this sickness deviates a man from the way of God and the right way. And the sign of those people who are claimer of belief and they are not believers is that first is that it is said to them not to make corruption, and they said, no, we are not corrupt, we are not doing corruption, but we are reformer and we are putting things right. The other thing, when it is said to them that you should believe as other people believe, they say, how can you say to us this, that we should believe like those of fool people? And Allah said His analysis and His notice and view about this saying that they are the one who are fool and foolish people, and their act is not according to wisdom but according to the not being a wise man. The other sign is said here in the verse number 14, وَإِذَا لَقُوا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا قَالُوا آمَنَّا. Their other sign is that when they meet, when they come together with the believers and mu'mineen, they say to them that we are mu'min, be sure, we will be with you, we are with you. And this is what they say. But again, when they privily go to their own party, their own people, and their Satan, to the devil, when they go to the devil and to the Satans and those who are on the wrong way, they say another thing. And وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ قَالُوا, when they go to Satans and those of devils, they say, Inna ma'akum, we are with you, we are with you. And here, if somebody asks, so if you are with us, what were you doing there with believers? And what were you were talking to them that you believe? There you were saying like that you are believing, and here when you come to us, you say that you are with us. So what is the matter? What is the reality? So here they utter this reality that innama nahnu mustahzi'un. Actually, we were those who were making fun of mu'mineen. tricking them and doing mockery to them, mocking them, and making fun of them. So here there are some words that should be explained. One is that Satan. What is Satan? This word is so much existing in the holy book of Quran, Satan or Shaitan, and it can be giving meaning of Satan, devil, demon, or whatever other words they are used for this vocabulary. The actual meaning of Satan is someone or something that is far from something, whatever it is, far, and it is away, a very far away. It is called Satan in Arabic. And everybody, be it human or be it other than human, if somebody is away from the way of Allah, from the right path of Allah, and from the obeying of Allah, he is called Satan in Arabic. Iblis, that is called Satan also, he is one of those, because he has disobeyed Allah, and he is somebody that is making people to go wrong way and making them to divert from the right way. So he is also one of those Satan, and not all the Satan is not Iblis. Iblis is only one of them. So Satan, so for this here, of course, in this ayah is also mentioned like this: وَإِذَا خَلَوْا إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ, when they are go private with their Satans, with their devils. So their devil, of course, those should be human, and of course they go and have meeting with human. So they are Satan because they also are on the same passage and the same way, and they are also far from the right path of Allah, which is Surat Mustaqim. So all of them are Satan. So Satan is a very we can say that it is a vast, having vast meaning. So much is in that, and it is not only this Iblis that many people may think that Satan, when it is said and this word comes to mind, the meaning only Iblis is coming, but it is not only that, but everybody who is far from the way of Allah and making people to go away from the way of Allah, all of them are Satan. So here says Vaiza Khalaw. Khalaw means when they go private with their Satans. They make khalwat, they make some meeting which is only a private meeting, and they say Kalu, they say Inna ma'akum, we are with you. To Satan they say we are with you. And here when it is asked that, so what were you doing with those mu'mineen and believers, and they say you are saying to them that you are mu'min, so they say inna manahnu mustahzi'un, we were only ridiculing them, making fun of them, and mockery was our that act. Allah here again gives his view about this thinking and their saying. Allah says that in verse number 15, Allahu yastahzi'u bihim. Actually, they are not the one who are making mockery to believers. Allah is making mockery of them and mocking on them and making them foolish. How is that? Oh Allah, they have everything. They have life. They have so much facilitation in their life, and they are enjoying their life, and they are doing everything freely. So how is your some interpreter they say that Allah will make mockery to them or will mock them in the day of judgment, but it is not like that. Quran is very certain and very precise what it is saying. It is said here in the word, and we should not divert it or avert it from this way to that way. No, the words what is said here, we should take the meaning. And this verse which is saying Allahu yastahzi'u bihim, it means that Allah mocks them now, and the mockery's action which is coming from Allah for them is being now, existing now. And how is that? Of course Allah said that. And وَيَمُدُّهُمْ فِي طُغْيَانِهِمْ, the Allah's mockery is different from that of human being. Maybe human being say something that is not according to what they have done or against that what they have done, but sometimes Allah's mockery is like this, that Allah gives more time and more facilitation to them so that they go further in their deep well of Jahannam, and they go and let not be there any getting back way, any way for them to get back. So this is the mockery of Allah that He is doing to them. And Allah says here this, Allahu yastahzi'u bihim, God is making mockery to them. Allah is making them be mocked and fun of them. And how is that? This is the way that Allah is doing them mockery. وَيَمُدُّهُمْ فِي طُغْيَانِهِمْ, and Allah is giving more time to them, more facilitation, more this life's facilities and everything that is needed and everything they want. Give them more vast era to be and to do their life according to their belief, and so they will go so much far from the way of Allah that there will be no any chance for returning, and in this way they will go to hell and they will be punished. So this not leaving any chance for return is the mockery that Allah is doing to them in response to their mockery and their making fun of mu'mineen and Muslimin. Allahu yastahzi'u bihim wa yamuddum fi tughyanihim yamahun. And they wander like this in their life, and they think that they are doing good, and they are eventually in a very short term of time they will be caught and they will be taken back their life, and life is only 70 or 80 years, and that is not very long time for this universe. This is nothing, and only in this period of time they are given all things, and this is what Allah mocks them mocks on them, and make them to go more deeper in their wrongdoing. So in the next ayah or verse number 16, Allah is saying that, what is that? Oh Allah, you are making fun of them or making mocks on them while they think they are doing good life. And how is that? How can we understand this? that this what they have, good life and everything available in life and enjoying life, and you say that you are making mocks on them. And how can we understand that? In verse number 16, Allah is saying that the real picture is this, that all their life they have sold it, and in reverse and in return they got nothing. Everything they had available, but this is very for very short time, very short term, and everything is taken from them. Life is taken, house is taken, wife is taken. If they have their children, they are taken away. Means when somebody is dead, everything is lost. And in reverse, and in reward, and in return, there are two kinds. One is that who have obeyed Allah, they will have all return for their deed and for their good character. And these people who had everything available and they were enjoying this life, when this life is ended, they have nothing. They are just gone, null and void. Their life is null and void. They have spent all their life, but they have spent it on a null and void cause. So they will have nothing in the life which goes very long. Up to what extent that life goes, nobody knows. Khalidina fiha, or up to what time, nobody knows. Allah knows only. But that life is so long, maybe millions of years, maybe trillions of years, and they have lost all those benefit of that life only because of this very short life. And that is the real mockery that is done, and that is done by Allah to them. And Allah had facilitated them more than before. When they did mockery to Mu'mineen, Allah did a mockery on another way, not that kind of the human way, that maybe human or man or people, when they are mocked, they say a reverse mockery, or they say also mocking statement and something like that. This is no, Allah's mockery is different from that of the people, and that is very painful and punishing and so much hard for man. But it is like that. So we read the ayah verse and translate it. Ulaika, these people who are mocking mu'mineen, allazina ishtarabu zalalata bil huda, they have they have bought, they got. Zalala means ignorance instead of guidance. Guidance they were offered to. They were offered guidance, but they rejected that and they preferred ignorance, not going to the way of Allah, and famara bihat tijaratuhum. And this bargaining and this transaction that they have made, and they have bought what is nothing, null and void. It is zalal, it is ignorant, and they have lost guidance, right way, and the way of Allah, and permanent life, permanent good life, and they have lost that, and what they got is only a very short life full of hazards and full of pains and so much things that they had in this life while they were trying to enjoy it, and they were facilitated by Allah more than before when they mocked believers. And this is the thing that Allah is doing to them as a mockery. This is mockery of Allah, and it is very painful. In verse number 17, Allah is more explaining, and inshallah in the next session we will talk about ayat number 17 of Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter Al-Baqarah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. God bless you.